Hello everyone. In this video we will see how to open model parameters of a door model to library users. This could be for a model you have developed or for a model from your current library. You might want to add a new parameter to the list of existing model parameters in use, or you might want to remove one of the currently available ones. In this tutorial we will open some of the model parameters of the model we developed together step by step and called creatively as door. Looking at the model here, probably we should give control of the following two parameters to the library users. The first would be the distance from the edges and the second would be the width of the space filling pattern. Let's first create the model parameter image. Going back to the door library, right click on the model icon and select library and generate parameter image. Fit the image into sub windows and click on save parameter image. I'm going back to the model directory to open data.json as the ID of the model. This file contains the names, the values and the descriptions of the model parameters in model parameters field. You can open the data.json of some other model to see the format of it. I will do the same here. As an example, I will copy this part from the data.json of syncos model, as it also has two parameters entered in two square braces. But of course, I shouldn't forget to modify these two entries according to my model. I performed this copying act just to learn the format. Let's now go to the model script and make necessary modifications, as we need to declare the parameters as global variables and then use those parameters in the script and make them available to users. This requires a minor amount of editing in the script. Opening the script in Zero Brain and running the model to see how it looks. Let's start with the width of the space filling meandering pattern, which is the innermost structure. Let's call this parameter d and declare it as a global variable, so we shouldn't use the keyword local, which is used to declare local variables. Now let's start using this variable in the script instead of some hard-coded values. Let's now try to use it to change the way the model looks. Say, change its value from 30 to 60 and see that it works. Set it back to 30. Now let's declare the other parameter as the margin from the edges. Let's call this A. When we designed this model, we always assumed a 5 mm margin from the edges. Therefore, we need to remove 5 from every related variable in this script and add this new parameter A instead, such that these geometric features would be functions of this new parameter A. Then we will be able to set the parameter A to change these geometric features all at once properly, maintaining the parametric nature of the model. Let's see if the model is intact. It seems so. Let's now change the parameter A from 5 to 50 and see if the model follows the change. It seems so. Now we need to add the last bit to make these parameters settable by the user. Just after the model parameters, I'm adding these lines. Parse model parameters function allows the user to set model parameters like D and A. We're done with the script. We now go back to the data.json and modify the model parameters accordingly. Remember, we copied the syntax from another model and noted that we shouldn't forget to modify them according to our model. The first parameter is called D. Its default value is 30. And its description is width of filling pattern. The second parameter is A. Its default value is 50 and its description is margin from edge. Now we need to edit the parameter image so that it denotes these parameters at proper locations on the image. You can use GIMP, Office, Photoshop, etc. to add the names of model parameters on the image. Now I'll right click on the image and select Edit to open it with Paint. Making the required modifications, saving the image and restarting adekoCAM. Going to the model image, right clicking on it and selecting Edit Parameters. As you can see, the image became available as well as the model parameter list is populated with the model parameters we entered in data.json. Now we can create door instances out of this model with different parameterizations. That is what we are doing right now. Here are some doors from the same model with different parameterizations. In this video, we visited the method to open model parameters to library users. We saw what to do in the model script, script.lua, and in data.json, as well as steps to follow within adekoCAM. Thanks for your attention.